So we're taking this stuff home. We're taking all the last stuff.
You actually want to do this, you want to put this here.
Imagine. Like when you got so many things, like super truck.
FK on the beat.
In our group, we spoke about the gold trade that we actually killed. You can see here, guys, we actually killed a swing on buys. We tried to scalp sells, but overall we ended up holding the buys, and you can see already that's how we're able to maximize on this trade. That's how we're able to become profitable. So as you can see already here, we actually have running profits on gold. That's how we're able to catch the trade over here, guys. You can see there's a clear breakout retest on gold. So how we're able to catch this trade, guys, you can see we saw from the overall downtrend, we saw that we broke outside, and from there it was a clear breakout retest, and we're going to actually test out the level that we have over here. You can see this is the swing that we're looking at. As you can see, guys, this is a 4-hour chart. So we were looking at this on a more higher time frame. We were looking to actually scalp some sells as we thought the gold was going to play around before it eventually reaches here. However, the scalp was broken out, and the market actually gave a bull volatile towards the upside and broke over the resistance, and that's how we're able to hold and maximize our buys. We first took gold. We went long term as we're basically looking to swing the buys. You can see really that's how we're able to get the entry that we have over there as well. We had that mark over there. We knew really when the market gives us a retest, the moment we cross above this level, we knew that we're going to go for overall buys. We're going to close our trade if the trade was invalidated. But as long as we push above, we already knew the market was going to push towards the upside. You can see this has been a swing trade, and we've been holding for a couple of days, guys. So the moment we went over this level, we actually put a stop loss above our entry in order for us to protect our profits. That's how much we have currently, almost 50,000 USD. Yeah, that's the money we're making already, guys. And in order for you to actually be a part of this, you need to join a mentorship group.
Pushing Pete. Guys, we have FXGOAT series. We have FXGOAT Day in the Life series. Account growing series. We have FXGOAT P series. Pushing P.
FK on the beat.
So yeah, guys, we have a very different mindset now, guys. As you can see, guys, we actually used to waste a lot of money with takeaways. We've seen that the more that we went to a house, the more that we grow, the more that we actually get to grow mentally as well, which is very good. That is something that actually happened to us. So now we're learning how to cook and, you know, saving a lot of money. We've grown a lot, guys, ever since we moved to the house. We've matured a lot. We can take care of the house. I remember there was a time whereby we couldn't live without our girlfriends. But now we can actually survive quite well. That is something that I've liked so far. And I'm getting calls. It's one of our employees. Let me hear what is it about.
Let's go. Mandatory. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. 9, 10. Yes.
No, it's time to swim.
Last time.
Let's go. That's too much, my God. That's too much.
Yo, bro, you actually spit the camera with water. What the fuck? This nigga. Nah, bro.
The camera actually has water now.
It's not too much.
Yeah.
I'll give it.
This
So guys, I want to show you guys the pool, how the pool looks at night. I know many of you guys have been asking. I don't know if you guys can actually see. It looks so nice, looks so beautiful in real life, guys. This is so amazing. Usually I come here and just stand and try to get some peace, but yeah, this is usually where I find a lot of peace. Like if I had a very stressful day, like basically remember the day before yesterday, I had to pay the last money for the R8, so that was very stressful. I had to pay a total of 50,000 USD, which is a lot of money for somebody staying in South Africa. That's like close to 900k. You can see, guys, today I'm actually telling you guys the truth. I'm revealing who's actually taking care of us.
Crusty niggas. Crusty niggas worldwide. As you can see, guys, the nigga starting to look fresh now, eh? See that smiling yana there. And we have a nigga here, man. This nigga over here, bro. This nigga's been chilling with me for quite some time now. In time, jam. I'm not, but are you ready for 2022? Are you ready for 2022?
I've been.
Watch.
From the beginning. This year we are killing you.
Maro, what do you think is gonna be different this year?
Not as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. To a different level, different perspective.
Watch. Yeah.
The paradigm shift.
Yeah.
From last year to this year, no longer this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lifestyle is changing.
Sure.
The mindset.
Sure.
Everything as a whole.
Oh, no, is it?
We're making big money.
Oi.
You know the vibe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can come through. So guys, we just bought a few screens. We already have a lot upstairs, you guys saw. So now we just got some extra screens as well.
Yo guys, copy. What do you see?
Ooh, gold drip. FXGOAT drip. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We got our niggas out here, man.
You know the vibes, Away, my guy. The talks of life. Is in ja. Away. Yes, can see already. We're gonna move the sticks at the house just now. Then it's nice. Abafit. Damn, Abafit. So let's see. This is stuff we got. We're gonna put them in these big screens. So you're gonna see when the setup is done. Yes, man, you know the vibe.
I ain't where we go. When we pull up, it's a vibe. I ain't where we go now. People are taking their heads everywhere. We don't see that shit because we're always in the car.
You don't see that, ne?
You don't know the
People are turning their
The
heads.
shit is everywhere, bro. It's like even for the first time we just came to just collect the screens. I say people were busy looking at us.
All
You
this
don't even see
time.
that. You don't even see it. Okay, guys, I didn't really want to be famous. Like, this was not what I wanted at all. I just wanted to, get the bag, take care of my family, and inspire some few niggas.
Welcome everybody. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are well. So guys, today we're gonna touch base a bit on how you guys can develop a trading plan, how you guys can plan for the week, and you guys basically plan for your trading success.
And also, what are the only 3 things you need to be successful?
Yeah. That's what we're gonna cover today, guys. We're gonna go deeper more into the charts. On this lesson, basically, we're gonna also cover entry points, how to master your entries, how to identify entries, and all those kind of stuff. Because
As you can see, guys, behind my tweet, can you move a bit?
yeah,
We are almost done. We are almost done moving in, guys. This is the last screens for our setup. So basically, starting next week, we'll be having a trader setup. We want to basically make the journey more easier by saying we also want to be more involved. You know what I mean? We want to be more involved in terms of the trading side, showing you guys what actually led us to being here. What we had, the kind of skill we had, also came in terms of consistency and what we did every day.
So basically, guys, what we're trying to achieve is that we know that we have different types of traders, right? We're always trying to improve our academy, like we said before, guys. And with us having different types of traders, we're going to have different types of trading styles, basically. So what we're trying to do, guys, in order for you guys to improve as a trader, in order for you guys to actually see progress within forex trading, you need to at least give yourself, a better chance, give yourself a good chance into attempting to master the forex skill. So what we're going to tell you guys is that you need to get to a point whereby you're comfortable with failure, guys. Basically, forex trading, we're trying to reach a point whereby we eliminate emotions from your trading, guys. You need to get to a point whereby whatever you're doing is going according to plan. You follow your plan. The moment you get to a point whereby you're removing your emotions, that's when you're going to see your progress. So trying to help you guys build strength of character. So that is something that you're going to need in order for you to pick yourself up. You need to get to a point whereby you shouldn't quit when you trade forex trading, guys. People who quit forex trading only went in it to gamble. You understand? They were trying to get a quick buck here and there, not understanding that forex trading is actually like any other business. You're going to have to go through some certain failures. Like any other business, you're going to start from losses. Then you need to have a track record. The reason we're forcing you guys to get to a point whereby you're having a trading plan. I know we've been talking about this. Not many of you guys have started a trading plan, but when I get to a point whereby all of you guys have trading plans, you're able to basically track how your results are going. That's the only way you're able to grow a company. You have to understand that, trading forex is like you're basically your own boss. Like you won't have somebody to tell you, don't do this, don't do that. And imagine you're mastering something as complex as forex trading. And the reason I'm telling you this, guys, is because many people are not very good with managing themselves. You understand? So now imagine you're left alone in forex trading. You don't know what you shouldn't do. You just, most of the time, when we expect people to do the right thing, they just do whatever they want to do. And that's why you're going to get it wrong. When I tell you what do you need to do in order for you to see success within the forex industry. So what I wanted to basically ask you guys before we even start the session is that the real question you need to ask yourself is, how bad do you actually want to master the skill? How badly do you want it?
Yes,
right?
sir.
That
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Before we start the session.
So, guys, like I said last week, we'll be having basically different types of Zoom sessions. We'll be having Zoom sessions of meetups. We'll be having Zoom sessions of analysis, and we're having Zoom sessions whereby we're combining the two, right? We are also taking you guys on our journey, our progress of us moving into our mansion, and also at the same time hosting our sessions.
Yes,
so,
sir.
we're almost done moving in. We don't have our full setup. However, we are going to do some analysis. But before you're going to analyze probably one or two pairs, let's start first today, guys, on helping you know how to approach next week. Trading plan is just step one. So if you're stuck there, you still need to go to step 2, step 3. Basically, we need to make sure everything is aligning with each other. Basically.
Yeah. So guys, basically, before we even start today, guys, we're gonna go a little bit deeper in terms of like how to develop a trading plan. We're gonna cover that today so that you guys can actually start with your trading plan. So when we ask you guys, what is your progress? How are you doing with forex trading? We wanna see what you have under your trading plan. We need to see what you're struggling with. You need to see what you improve. You need to see if you're having tracked results. So the first thing we're gonna start with first is entries today, guys. I wanna start with entries. A lot of people are struggling with entries.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Tepo actually dropped the question here.
Yeah.
Tepo, I don't know if
spending on us is still, yeah. So we're gonna cover that, guys. That's very good. We're gonna be talking about market execution. We're gonna be talking about how to use spending on us. So guys, basically before we even start, you need to ask yourself, when it comes to entries, how do you even identify a good entry? You understand me? Like, what is the first thing that you need to do? So you have to know, guys, the first thing that you need in order for you to identify a good entry is you need to have a strategy. That's the first thing that you need. Most of you guys have a strategy that we have covered under the FXGOAT Academy, under the FXGOAT course, either Nasdaq or currencies or even stock trading. Any of those have strategies. So the first thing that you need to do after having a strategy, you need to have a checklist, guys. You need to have certain things that you need to check before you even enter a trade. So the biggest problem that we have here with entries, guys, many people overcomplicate when the part when it comes to finding your entries. Don't overcomplicate finding your entries, guys. Basically, you have to understand, even though you have good entries, there's going to be times whereby you have bad trading conditions. That's when the market is not favorable to you. There could be stop loss hands, there could be, market manipulations, there could be such things. You have to know that they're going to happen. You can avoid such things. They're there in the market, guys. They're going to be there forever. There's forex rigging. There's companies that are charged 1.2 billion for rigging the forex industry. That's basically where people are manipulated, where people don't use stop losses. That's why they're making big losses. For example, most people, there was a woman who deposited 1.5 million USD, and because she felt like she was a bit better than other people due to the fact that she has more income, she lost close to $700K.
Doesn't matter.
Dollars. You understand? It doesn't matter what your account size. There's rules that you need to follow in order for you to protect yourself within the industry. So the reason she took that loss is without having a stop loss. No matter how big your account is, sometimes, like we've seen it happen and it's gonna happen again in the future. The only way we know how to protect ourselves is because we know what we need to do beforehand. There was a time when the market would go up and literally just like shoot down, like shoot down, guys. And how can you react to something like that? You only need to be ready. You need to basically have a checklist. You need to prepare beforehand. So what we always say, guys, don't overcomplicate it. Always look at your fundamentals. If your fundamentals that week, basically you can start your fundamentals on a Sunday. Look at what you're gonna expect for the entire week, and from there, having a strategy, then we're going to go into definitely having a market execution or having a pending order, which goes hand in hand with the strategy you have. Are you going to be a scalp trader, a swing trader, a day trader, or a position trader? So if you're a scalp trader, guys, or a day trader, somebody who's in and out, market execution will be better, because that way you're going to be able to enter trades and exit a little more quicker, but it's more risky. You have to know, anybody who uses market execution, guys, you have to know you are aggressive. It's risky. It's more risky to use market execution.
Day traders and scalpers, mostly I would advise you guys to use market execution. But if you're more of a swing trader,
that's when
you can use orders, because you won't actually have to be on your screen 24/7. So guys, before you even continue, I want to touch down into the 3 things I spoke about, guys. I said you only need 3 things in order for you to be successful, guys. So I don't know if you can see it from here, because I'll actually read it. So I want to go through it, guys, and explain to you guys what I actually wrote here. This is basically the only 3 things that you need to understand. So number 1, you need a strategy. That's what we have at FXGOAT, guys. Many people don't have a strategy, so it's hard for them to even cover the first part. So the first part is what? Strategy. What does a strategy have? A strategy will teach you guys to know where to buy and where to sell, because when you have a strategy, you get to be able to be confident in terms of opening your trades. So secondly, you need a trading plan. So a trading plan will help you to know when to buy and when to sell, right? Firstly, a strategy gave you a place whereby you can enter your buys or sell. But secondly, a trading plan will help you to know when to enter those buys and sells, because we don't trade anytime. There's times to trade, there's times not to trade, right? So lastly, the last thing you'll need is an approach. After you have used your strategy to know where to buy, you're gonna need your trading plan to know when to buy. And lastly, your approach, risk management. Every entry you have, how are you approaching it now? Are you over-risking? Are you applying risk management? All those 3 things basically dials down into you being a successful trader. As long as you still have those 3 things unchecked, then it's going to be difficult for you guys to actually master Forex. We want to touch on the fact that we want it easy for you guys to be able to approach Forex.
Yeah, so basically, guys, we're trying to help you achieve success a little bit more quicker within the industry. Yes, you're going to face challenges. Yes, you're going to go through a few ups and downs, a few hiccups, but that's how we're here. So the information that we've talked about today, guys, some of you, it might be a little bit overwhelming. It might be a lot, but we're going to be breaking it down bit by bit. We're going to basically get to a point where you guys are able to understand exactly what we're talking about today. So the first thing that we're going to do, guys, is when it comes to entries, yes, entries, you need to have a checklist. You need to not overcomplicate it. You need to have your fundamentals ready every week from a Sunday prepared to the week ahead. Another thing you need is confidence. Right? Confidence, guys, come with discipline. So how do you have confidence? Confidence is basically not saying that you're going to be right. It's knowing that you're prepared for a loss and you're prepared for a win beforehand. You have confidence because you are disciplined and because you are following the trading plan. So what do I mean? Why would I say that confidence is important? A lot of people are struggling with basically utilizing entries because they lack confidence. You have to know that you are struggling with basically following your strategy because you are new to following strategy. Like everything that you start in this world, you're not going to be good with it. It's not going to be easy for you guys. Everything that you're new at, it's not going to be easy. Even if you've never played golf before, even if you hit it, you're not going to be good. Let's say you've never walked. You're a kid, you've never walked before. There's no way that's going to be easy for you. It's going to be difficult for you. So the first thing that you need, guys, you need to have confidence. And in order for you to have confidence, you need to be more confident in your entries. How do you build your confidence in your entries? Following your trading plan. So guys, everything we need in Forex, you have to know that it starts with price. Like even if we've had people talking about, yes, trading plan makes you be like a robot. You can buy a robot instead. You have to know, guys, a robot is not consistent. As much as you say, you have to know even how a robot is designed. A robot is designed strictly from price alone. Like a robot knows when this candlestick's like this, I'm going to do this. Like it's only just from price alone. That's why it can be effective as a human, because as humans, we have price and we have fundamentals, right? We can see the past data and we can see, according to my fundamentals, what can I do here? Because imagine investing your money into a robot and it just keeps on losing money. What can you do? Who's there to explain? For you, you can see, oh, the fundamentals were against me. Yes, price was like this, but because now I have other factors, I can mitigate the risk and basically become profitable. So I want you guys to get to a point whereby you need to be suited with what kind of a trader you are. When you develop a trading plan, you're gonna need to have a checklist. You're gonna have a trading plan. You're gonna have fundamentals in place, and you need to be suited enough to know what kind of trader you are. Scalp trader, day trader, position trader. So when you're a scalp trader, market execution is gonna be the way for you to go. But if you're a swing trader, pending orders will be a way for you. Pending orders will be more effective if you know how to use them. So I hope we can write here. I want to show you. I hope we can write. I want to show them something.
Yeah, that's what I see.
I want to show you guys something entry basically. Let's say, for example, you are a trader. You're learning how to trade. You want to look at entries. Let's say, for example, the market is going up, right? The market is pushing up. From here, you can see we have an impulse move. We have a correction. We have an impulse move. And then from there, we have a correction, guys. So what I want to show you here, guys, it's one of the things that you can look at when you trade Forex. We're going to look at candlesticks, which is all about price. You're going to look at what the trend is doing, which is all about price. You're going to look at what the fundamentals are telling you. So when it comes to this, guys, you can see from already here, we're looking at the market to go up. And when we reach this point, we've reached our first resistance, right? So once we cross our first resistance, let's say, for example, this resistance, we came back, get enough strength, we crossed our first resistance. Once the market goes up, this is a picture that is presented from the market. It's not always a clear picture. So the market can go back down, it can continue to push, and it can go back down, and it can continue to go back up. So what I want to show you guys is the importance of you understanding your basics. So with me understanding my basics, I know once the price has crossed the resistance and it comes to this level here, I'm going to look at this as my support. Why do I look at it as support? What does it do for me? How does it help me? This is a point of reversal for me. This is when I'm expecting the market to give me a reversal. This is going to be my first point that I know. This is my low key, right? This is my current lowest point. For example, if this is my current lowest point and the market is now going to the second resistance that we have here, we know once we have our first low point, the market will continue pushing up until we cross this point. This was my first low point because the market came and retested it. And as long as I'm above this area, I'm still looking for buys. The moment I cross below the level that was created at this current market point, that's when I'm going to start looking for sells. So I know as long as I'm above this level, I'm looking for buys. In order for you guys to actually track your results, you need to know what entry you took. What was the lot size? Was it a scalp? Was it a sell? Or was it a buy? You need to actually know those things down. You have to know that we can be here for you guys to tell you every day. You have to know in this industry, you're going to have to be your own boss. You can be here every day to tell you, yo, do this, do that. Because in order for you to see progress, you have to start following the things that we're teaching you today. You understand me?
So by raise of hands, can we have, today let's have 3 people. Because I also want to analyze in those 3 people. We're going to have 3 people. We'll be asking about our trading plan, and then also have you started applying, and then which pair do you want us to analyze?
For you, basically.
For you.
So we're gonna start with
basically analyze it together. However, this is still not our analysis sessions. We're just analyzing for the sake of we want to prepare for next week.
Yeah. So we can see by the raise of hands, we already have.